Marco, you've been working over the past weeks and months on our latest tool, the Software Compass, a knowledge base and comparison tool for digital signage software platforms. So you looked at 26 digital signage CMS. So what's the first emerging trends from that?
First of all, it's hard work to understand all these software companies. We tried to do it as objective as we could to get in good understanding where their market is actually really are, how good they are in execution. That's very important for us. Is it a stable architecture behind that? And then other important thing is for us to understand the vision of the future, how will they go and so. And the main takeaway until now is there are some differentiators, but there are, to say, in the digital signage area to play out pictures and everything, they are far well in all that.
So in the core offering, they look all pretty similar.
Pretty similar. There are some specialties.
What are those specialties, for example?
Some have some plugins to say, or specialties for verticals like retail or QSR to say, or solutions for complex networks to distribute content based on tags and all that. I think that's important to have it in big situations. It's big networks, let's say. And on the other hand, what I think which will be important now and also for the future is data-driven applications. Retail media is a big buzzword we're having now. So there you need to have good APIs and a good architecture which can work with real-time data.
And AI only works with data as well.
AI will be also a thing which is a little bit rising. So you can use it for generating content, pictures, videos, but also to distribute the content to the right time. Let's say the playlist is dead, maybe in the future.
We all know that.
Yeah. So that's the big thing what we currently see. And on the other hand, what I can also see is we have networks which already run for, let's say, 10 years or longer. So you have challenges in device management. That's a big differentiator I currently see is there are a lot of legacy devices out there. There are a lot of new devices coming into the market, smaller, more energy efficient devices. And you have to have a support for all these different kind of devices. And that will be also a game changer or a big challenge for all these.
But that's legacy. You also talked about vision for the future. Where do you see the trends for the future?
Yeah, I think the shift to the cloud already had happened. Some working on this. Some have some legacy. And I can see there some companies started in greenfield. And for complex networks, that is very important to have this a good architecture in the back. And let's say the composable architecture is very important because you have data pools, events, sensor-driven data, media coming programmatic. So you have so many different events and data sources which needs to work together. That's important for the future, I think.
And one thing we have to talk about is Samsung VXT. They announced the launch. What do you think about it?
It's hard to say. So from the first point of view, it's an easy to use content management system, which also supports different varieties of platforms. Like currently it's Tizen and Android. They're working in the future for support for Windows and Linux. So it's not vendor logged in Samsung anymore. A big change what I can see is that they have this plug-in API, then they call it perps. So a lot of developers...
Other people would call it apps.
Yeah, apps or app store. So this app store will be launched next year. And I think that could be a changer to have a lot of developers creating small apps and applications for different purposes.
So it's going to be exciting to see how it plays out in the future.
How this will grow, and for smaller networks, from the first point of view, looks fine. They also show that they have it in big retail networks. And on the other hand, they have to be proven, it must be proven, a trust must be in the market that Samsung will be open for this universe also in the future.
Thank you very much, Marco, for these insights.
Thank you.